No funny.
SOC. You are now tuning into the Stream of Consciousness podcast.
OMG, it's Sissy with 3 Z's and Vic So Valid. Oh, we're live.
Oh, yes, we are live. Coming to you live from South New Jersey. It's your boy Vic So Valid. And I'm with my man Shizzy with 3 Z's, but he's not sleep. Thank you so much for tuning back into SOC Podcast, everybody. This is Season 5, Episode 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody feeling today, yo? Clap it up. Where the clap button at?
Oh, right
We gotta switch it over.
Yeah, see, that's the other end about it.
It's yeah. It's on loud as hell. Yo, all right, yeah. Thank you so much for coming back, yo. Look, proud of us.
I see you did Spanish on them. I appreciate that. I'm sure there's some niggas from you said.
Oh
church,
yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure some nigga from Spain or Barcelona or some shit. Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like
really
that part.
Appreciates that. So
Probably
I'm fucking with that.
Probably some shorties in Colombia or Costa Rica, the DR or something
Yo,
like that.
it's funny
like,
too.
yeah.
Anybody that does watch our video on YouTube, you always see me press the buttons. Now, technically, I could just have it. We press one button, but it's not as fun. You know, when something comes to the intro, I like pressing the shit multiple times.
Yeah, it kind of makes you feel like a producer, right? Yeah,
I could just literally just do one clean version of it, and then just have it like press one track, and it just does it. But that's not as cool, man. The niggas that are just listening to this, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's for the niggas that watch it.
Yeah, they know the vibes.
They know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. But yo, proud of us. I think we're like we said before, we're delivering. We're really doing this pretty much weekly. Like we're really putting shit out. Like I'm really happy for it.
We did I think between the last video, it's technically been 10 days instead of like that 7-day period.
Yeah.
But you know, life be hitting, not in a bad way, but just doing life. So I think even that extra 3 days isn't as bad. Because there's been times where we'll go like several weeks, like damn near like a month too, or without recording or nothing like that.
For sure.
And I guess too, like I feel like for myself too, I've been like a lot more into my diet. So me and Vic don't go out and drink as much either. So it's like
that's true.
We don't link up on just like a regular occurrence. So for us to just to come together to make sure we record, I feel like it's pretty consistent. Bro.
It is better. And honestly, sometimes when we go drink, sometimes you just don't record.
Yeah, then we just don't record at all.
Because some shit happens.
Like, you know.
Because like, do we drink then record, or record then drink? And when we go drink first, people don't record after.
But you know what? I think the most recent times when we did go drinking and record, we've been good because it's like, all right, we had a number in our head.
Yes,
it's like, yo, let's do 3 drinks. We get done, we just go and record. Like that's what it been too. Because I also hate spending how much money we spend on liquor too is kind of bad. Well, used to be bad. So like
for sure.
So yeah, we just do 3 and we come back. So we've been doing good though.
We're getting great.
Where's the round of applause at?
Yeah, that one. There it is. Okay. Thank you so much. Clap it up. I forgot that's
I wanted to give myself a longer applause.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like that. So that's what's up, yo. So let's see. Any updates that we have? I have one. You got one? Yeah.
You want to do updates? All right, go ahead.
Or sure, updates. There's anything going on?
I don't know.
Recaps. Yo,
I do want to say me and Vic did talk about what we're going to talk about today, and at no point did he say there's going to be an update. I just want to point that.
You're right. I just want to point
that out. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought it was kind of the same thing.
I feel you.
My fault. But I got one thing. I've been trying to say this for the past couple episodes. I just be forgetting, yo. Shane, one time, yo. For y'all who listen, y'all do know I'm a teacher. I'm a substitute teacher this year. Just because I'm trying to move on to my next stage. I'm doing class and stuff. But I was substituting for a class with special needs
students. I need to go special needs.
Lack of better terms.
Once you started laughing, I'm like, this is about to go special needs. I already knew.
Lack of better terms. And here's the thing. And I don't have a proper word to describe that. But that's the best way I can describe it. But when I was in there, and it was a great time. I had a really good time.
It'd be lit in there.
It is. But the thing that had me really laughing was there was obviously people who walk with the students. Like there was their age, you know what I'm saying? They walk around with them.
Yeah.
They were all in the class with them, right? So I'm in there. And they're pretty much leading the class. But the thing about it was even the aides, they were mocking the students too themselves.
Look.
It's like no way.
Let me tell you, no. Outside looking in, it's not how it seems. Like for everybody that don't know, I work with all populations at school. I do behavior consultation. So I work with gen ed kids. I work with ICR kids, emotional, but I also work a lot of times in the special education classrooms. But what happens is when you be rocking with these niggas, they're not like, you don't look at them like they're different.
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah.
I'm not making fun of you. It's like, this nigga's just funny. Like, it's like, so like, so say if you did something like real dumb or like you said something dumb, I'm going to mock it as your friend, right? But like, that's how it be with them niggas. Like, they be doing shit. So like, I feel like when you outside looking at it, it looks bad. Like, you're making fun of them. Them niggas not. It's like, yo, I fuck with this, you know what I'm saying? It's like my partner. So you just kind of like, you know.
Like, in me, I was trying not to laugh so bad. I was like, oh, no, I got to keep it cool.
Now you got to
cool,
laugh,
right?
bro.
But the thing is, like, so for example, some of the students have speech, their speech isn't all the way there. Like, so it's not like they kind of like mumble a little bit when they speak to an extent. Like, all right, so for example, I don't
gotta explain it to me. I know,
yeah. But so one dude talked. And the A was like, I swear to God, I was like, yo, no way. I'm over here trying to cover my laugh. And one of the A's looked at me, she's like, it's okay, you can laugh. So that's when I started laughing. Yeah,
it is okay, bro. Because only people that work outside of special ed thinks it's like making fun of them when you, or they feel like they can't laugh. You can laugh. I'm telling you, like, if you don't, because look, it's either, especially working special ed, it's either you cry or you laugh. Like, you know, there's not in between. Like, you know, you're gonna be laughing. Like, niggas do shit all the time.
Right.
That's like, they're just funny.
And I've gotten to that where I was in the classroom. I was like, all right, so they saying it's okay, and even the students were laughing with them. Like when they did that
funny.
shit. Yeah, it was a really good time, and I just felt I was glad that I was in there to experience that, and it kind of made me like feel better about I guess quote unquote like laughing. I don't want to do it like outside the room, but like in the room it was really funny.
Because it's not like you're not like out about making fun of them. Like,
of course not. I would never do such a thing.
You're not treating them differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still trying to, but this shit be funny. Like, nigga, like I told you when I was we had the dance. Like, yo, and I've been working in special education for a long time. Like I said, every year, most of the time, out of all the classrooms I have, I'm decent amount of them going to be special education. Bro, when we went to the dance and we were doing electric slide or whatever the one with the directions in it, these niggas could not.
Or the cha-cha slide, or whatever.
I'm not making fun of nobody.
At all.
Because listen, like, I probably shouldn't, because somebody in my job gonna listen to this. But it's just like, you watch them, and it's like 2 hours this time they're like doing like jumping jacks, and it's just like it's just harder, and it's not it's just funny. Like, it's like they're doing funny things. No one's making fun of them. And if anyone else is offended, I promise you, I love my job. I love the kids. You know, don't make fun of us.
They're great people. They're so nice. They're probably the most polite people going to come
and the niggas, and a lot of them niggas be mad horny though too, man. We got that's a whole other discussion though. But especially the niggas with Down syndrome, them niggas love pussy.
I love that for them.
I don't know what it is about it. Like, you know, I don't know. But anyway, that's a different conversation.
The last thing I'm gonna say about it is there was one boy in the class. He was just sitting in a chair. I saw him just, if you're watching YouTube, you're gonna see what's happening. If your audio, sorry, but he was just chilling there. I saw him look around a little bit, and he just started doing. I was like, he just started tweaking. I'm like, oh shit,
that boy stimming.
And I was like, oh shit, this nigga wilding. But it was he started tweaking, like shaking his body and stuff. I was like,
that boy's stimming, man. That stim should be gang. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good though. It was a good time. I'm not saying anything bad about him. It was a good time. I laughed a lot, and it was just a great time to be there. They're nice people, man. They're really great. But that's that. That's all I got.
It is a hard subject to talk about when you're not with people that be in it. So I don't want to say no more. I don't want to get canceled.
Right.
Because I'll get canceled for some other shit, but not this shit. Like, this is what I do for work. Like, I could like literally be canceled. Like, so I'm not going to.
For sure, yeah.
It is a fun time though. I will admit that should be lit. And then the staff and teachers usually be the coolest people.
Oh yeah,
like
sure.
You gotta be a certain type of person to work with them kids all the time, and like not. You know, some people like they get real upset and stuff. Like them people that be in there all the time, like for years, they not fazed by nothing. Like they be the coolest people.
Absolutely.
So I be in them classrooms a lot actually. Yeah, no, that's how them classrooms be, man. It's just be lit though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's tough, yo. Anyway, speaking of classrooms. I know if y'all listen, I know y'all been seeing, hopefully y'all been seeing what's been going on the internet right now. Kai Cenat has thrown his Streamer University thing that's happening this weekend. And it's honestly looking really fun. I actually applied to go and I didn't get accepted because obviously with like 7 million people clicking on the website, not everybody's going to go. But it's looking hella fun, man. I don't know what university they picked to go to, but it's mad lit. They all in the dorms. They're fucking around with water guns in there. Niggas is over here trying to spit game to the girl streamers, shit like that. And it's looking hella fun. And they actually went to the classes. Like I was actually tuned into certain streams to like see what they've been talking about in like certain classrooms and stuff. And it's pretty dope. But the one nigga that's getting on my nerves is DDG for real. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah. I think they're in Akron, Ohio for some reason.
Ohio. Wow.
Some school. I feel like somebody told me. But yeah, you were talking about DDG in the text message too, and I was the nigga he be with, what's his name? Jay Cinco. He was doing the same thing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they both like. I think there's a clip I see. I haven't seen no streams myself, but I feel like on TikTok right now you kind of can't escape it, which is both cool, but also a little bit annoying because I can't see nothing else.
Yeah,
but it's lit though. But I'm like the nigga. I think someone said Duke's name like the first day.
Yeah,
and this nigga just like started like holding his hair and was like, nah, like we on lockdown. Like that's the all them niggas are like. Yo. And they keep talking about that's my ball like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is this nigga trying to make that word up? Did he make that up?
I mean, it spawned from LeBron.
Yeah, okay.
His viral clip.
But in that our ball?
Yeah, but that's what they saying. But I think they have used it for women. I don't think niggas was doing that before.
Oh, word.
But it's just funny though. I mean, like I think it's. I don't know really if they're going to actually learn there. I seen some clips of Agent class. It seems like he's actually like.
Oh yeah, I actually watched that stream. Like I tuned to the Agent stream and watched that class.
Oh yeah,
pretty dope.
I didn't watch the whole stream. I seen a clip of him talking about something about taking a sponsorship, like a Raycon sponsorship, or something else, or he was talking about pocket watching for DDG.
Yep.
And then I seen a clip of DDG just yelling at his students. I mean, but I think he's supposed to do internet beef or something. So I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, he did that part. I'm like, that's what he must be good at.
I mean, I could think about 3-4 of his beefs.
Yeah,
it was DDG, Soul Illuminati, DDG, and Pretty Boy Fredo. It's DDG and Soulja Boy for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
DDG and Rock Nation. I mean, this nigga, he undefeated though so far. I mean, like to be honest, but he well, I ain't gonna say outlasted all of them because he definitely outlasted Pretty Boy Fredo. But I think that's what he do. So I mean, I guess it was good for him to be that.
Yeah, I guess so, man. And my thing is, he's been killing my vibe because honestly he's good at this fucking cock blocking shit. And he just does it, and I guess that's what he's like at this point known for doing and shit. And I'm like, bro, like if I was there, I feel like he'd get on my real life nerves.
Yeah,
I want to square up, but I can't get mad because I'm a firm believer that if you have haters, you're doing something right. So he knows what he's doing because he's just getting publicity. So I'm like, all right, like if it's working for him, it's working for him. But I feel like if I was there, I'd be like, I'm dead ass getting pissed off. Like stop.
I think though, I feel
why are
like
you the biggest hater.
I feel like for them niggas, either they probably getting a lot of vagina, getting a lot of play. It probably doesn't bother them really that much because he does it. I seen him like in like clips of him like in a cabin or something like that, and he'll be like, "Jay Single got herpes." Like he'll just say it out
okay,
loud.
now that's
like,
kind of funny though.
And then I seen other Jones he was yelling at him in the hallway, "Leave me alone." And then JC tried to say something back, and he was like, "The elevator doors are closed. Like it's too late. They can't hear you." Like so, I don't know. I guess it is funny. And then I seen him try to do the Duke a couple times, and he just like I don't know.
Yeah, like Duke was talking to one Joe. He came in there yelling like, "No,
yeah, that's what.
No, it's my ball." I'm like, "Yo, bro, like, are you dead ass, bro?
Crazy.
Like, you sound like a little fucking kid, bro. Like, relax."
I think that's his. It doesn't. I wonder. I be thinking that. I be wondering if it bothered him, but like any of them because he does it to the cameraman a lot too. Yeah, but it don't. I haven't seen it yet. I did see Duke say something about. It's actually funny. Like these niggas are like. They're like TV now. Like this, this is like a whole TV show. Like at this point,
like it's reality TV. It's
like
the real. It's real shit now.
But it's like I guess the other thing I probably wouldn't like about that, other than like that shit, it's just like it seems like every single thing is going to be on someone's stream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
At no point is there like any kind of like regular conversation, and I guess that's how like reality TV is, even though it's not technically. Well, I guess it is reality TV, but. I feel like at some point I'm like, yo, can I have a conversation with somebody without it being
recorded?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because even in like the bedrooms, there's a live niggas in there recording every like you know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Every single conversation, every time somebody knocks on the door. So I'm like, I don't know. That probably know me, but that's probably also why I'm not a streamer. Cause maybe I was.
I can't help but think that even though like if we're talking about DDG doing whatever like his cock blocking thing or any streamer doing stuff, I can't help but think that. To an extent, it's a character. They're playing.
Nah, they're all characters.
It's like there's probably some real aspects to it, but I think overall they're just like I'm just doing this because it's entertainment for the people, and it makes sense.
I don't know for all of them, but I will say I think for like DDG, I really do think that's his character. Yeah, because he always has a new character. Like he's found a way to, like I said, it's been like a decade for him. So I think they find ways to like get. You know what though? I don't know if you've seen. I just feel weird. Like, are we too old to talk about like beef that comes out of Streaming University? Like when the girl Zoe was like upset.
Oh,
did he start talking about her sexually assaulting some kid or something? I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too old to really like to talk about it too much. Yeah, or to care. But I keep seeing it though. So
right,
it's like it's hard to be like I don't see it. Like I'm on TikTok, so I'm going to see it.
I don't think it has anything to do with age. I think it's just since it's entertainment it's like the current entertainment. It works.
No, I guess no. I mean, like for me, like I feel like too old. Like talk. Like I don't know. I just it's like it just seems weird to me. Like I don't know what it is. Like it seems like something I shouldn't be talking. But I keep seeing it though. But yeah, no, that shit was lit. I will say, I think it's a great idea though.
Oh, it's an amazing idea.
Like I mean, I don't know how much learning they're actually going to do, but I think though, if you put all these people in one fucking building, like I feel like
it's gonna be chaos.
Yeah, but niggas will meet other people that they normally wouldn't meet. Now I get what they say about them not getting as much small streamers. But here's the case of the matter is if all of them were small streamers, right? No one would be tuned into the streaming universe as much because no one knows them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're as obviously Kai's big and he's still gonna draw a crowd. But for him to have those people there, they have their own crowd as well too. Yes. So like it's easy for them to draw mad people there because someone like DDG, like these niggas like Rakai and Ray and them, they already have a good population for themselves as well. So like I feel like it makes for people to come. So that way someone that's like smaller than them can latch on to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you need people to latch on to. Because say if everybody's small that's there, who's latching on who? We're just latching on we're just latching on the Kai, you know what I'm saying? And then we're just allowing Kai which
also wouldn't work because Kai, I saw his stream, he was just in the dean's office just talking. He had 100,000 people looking. I'm like, so they're just watching him do nothing when I just talking to people.
Like that's why I think it works that way. I can see next year though, maybe doing some shit like people that were one of the students, they could be running a class, or you could start bringing in other small, like mixing it in. I can see something like that, but you definitely need niggas that have a decent amount of following. Not like, you know what I'm saying? Like a decent, like, because like, but they always funny because I look on some of their like TikToks and everything. Yeah. They got like 400, 500K followers. But I watch these niggas be mad and nervous when they met Kai. Yeah. And it's like, yo, it's like so weird to look at. And I'm thinking of some of the other streamers that are like way older than Kai, but then doing like, they all looking up to this one like young nigga because he got like that for that streaming world. So, but yeah, no, I think that shit's cool. I'm not gonna watch any of the streams, but I definitely gonna be watching some of the clips though.
Yeah, it's actually low key entertaining, bro. I felt like
would you be cool there? You think?
I think. What do you mean cool?
Like, would you be all right? Like, do you think you'd be feeling all right while you're there? Like you think you would do well there if you went?
Yeah, I think I would be able to match energy and start my own because I think personally, it's definitely difficult to try to like do stuff without an audience. Like, so except for us, like right now, we be talking. We probably talk to 5 people, to be honest with you, on our podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do think if I was in the presence of other people and I had a camera, I think it could work out. I would just join in on the fun. Like I would have had. I think everybody had access to water guns. I think everybody had equipment to work with. So I was like, yo, I'm about to make this shit work. And you have to bring somebody to say like, yo, who's gonna be your camera person? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna bring somebody. Like, I think it would really work out. I just think I'd follow and latch on to certain other people's energy. I would go to the classes, learn, and I'd just match energy.
Yeah, because that is a good opportunity to really learn, bro, and like to really link with niggas like somebody like I said, people that got a little bit more than you, but not too far ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be a good joint to link on to. That's environment probably wouldn't work for me. I'll probably be like, I'll probably be somewhere just chilling. Like, I want to try, like, there's going to be days where I'm definitely going to be like, mad lit. Niggas going to think that's how I am all the time. Yeah. And the next day I'm going to be back to like, just chilling. So, but that joint's dope, though. That's cool, though.
It's mad lit, though. Word. All right, well, speaking of entertainment, which one I had about?
Oh, well, yeah. I had, yeah, that's why I spoke about the update earlier. You know, technically, I guess it's not an update because it ain't happened yet.
Yeah, true.
But I've been meaning to go to this show for so long, man. Like, this show has been on the back of my mind.
What show,
they have
man?
Different,
Talk to
they got different, like, I'm going to call them leagues. And I mean by leagues, they got different organizations that do the same, pretty much same show with the same type of people. So I always want to go see midget wrestling, little people wrestling is what I'm going to say. Tough. But the craziest thing is, these shits be sold out, or they be mad far. Like they be sold out. Like, and like I said, there's like 3 different ones. There's like little WrestleMania, some shit. It's Dwarfinators and something else. But they have like these different Jones, right?
Yo, we Dwarfinators?
Well, Dwarfinators is the one I'm going to.
Oh, that's kind of fire.
That's what it's called. Dwarfinators is
the one. Is that like SmackDown versus Raw thing, or like is Dwarfinators like that with me or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I think their whole thing is just called Dwarfinators, and it's like a series of like probably like 15, 20, and it looks like every weekend they have 2 shows at a time. So I don't know which wrestlers are coming to which show. Okay. But they got a show in Oregon and a show in Philly. So I don't know how they split it up or whatever the case may be. But I mean to go for a long time. So I finally called. I didn't see Dwarfinators at first because I was always on Eventbrite. Yeah. And Eventbrite always had ones that were either like too far or like shit would be sold out. There's one in July. I'm trying to take some of my niggas to go. It's in Atlantic City. I'm trying to get
tough.
Trying to get a couple of niggas to go. So I'm going to midget wrestling today. I brought ringside tickets because I wanted to be like right in the front,
in the
like
mix.
Yeah, like
I mean, from a distance,
they're
hard
already
to see.
small, like you know what I'm saying. I can't see, like I'm already blind, bro. Right now. I have my glasses on. I feel like I hate when I can't see. Yeah, so I gotta be close, pretty much. So yeah, we gonna go there. Me and my wife, we gonna go there today, and that shit should be lit though. I'm hoping
it sounds like it's gonna be, yeah.
I kind of want to hope like they'll let me like wrestle one of them. I don't know why.
You thought they gonna just bring him in there?
I want them to like look at me like Godzilla or something like that, and then like I could just fight him or something. Like, that would be
I
so
couldn't
lit.
imagine that. That would be crazy.
Because if I'm right on a joint, like I feel like most times I wouldn't want to be on stage nowhere,
Yeah.
or something like that. But I feel like they let me like I would do something like that. Like I really would. Like I want to like slam a nigga or something like that. That should be cool. Like
you can't hurt nobody though. Are they acting still?
well, it's like so I always grew up being like wrestling's fake, which it is,
Yeah.
but it's fake more in the realms of like like. I don't know. Did you watch wrestling growing up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't
Young boy days.
I wasn't a wrestling guy. I used to get kicked out of my friend's room because I used to say this shit's fake, and I just got so trapped on being like it's fake. But I learned as I got older. Yes, it's scripted, but they still do the physical things.
Yeah.
It's like when people it's like they're like stunt devils. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're
that part.
They're still physically doing it. And they're finding ways not to hurt them. But I just watched a clip of one of the WWE wrestlers, the female. She broke her. I think she broke her leg or arm or some shit like that. It was like not too long ago. So these little guys. I mean, I'm sure same way. Like I see niggas jumping off the ropes and shit like that. Yeah. And then I'm sure that shit's a lot more scarier too. I'm sure like this shit probably look crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be lit today. I'll have an update for you guys next week when we record, because I can tell you guys how it went. Hopefully it's lit, you know what I'm saying? And if it's super duper lit, like I said, I'm gonna try to get to the one in Atlantic City and bring some niggas with us. Like we can make a fucking AC trip out of it one day, some shit. I don't know.
Like, we gotta vlog that shit.
Yeah, like
definitely gotta vlog it.
Do some shit like that. Get down there, didn't get fucked up. I don't know. Either way,
that'd be tough.
Yeah, that's my update though,
for sure. Even though wrestling was kind of like quote unquote fake, I came to grow and be like, if it's fake and acting, it's still entertainment. People would just watch. Like you watch acting movies, it's entertainment. But it's fake. But obviously, I know what you're saying though. That's all.
I just as a young boy, I just was like,
yeah, I'm with you.
Because everybody made it such a big deal about me calling it. But this is though, people wasn't. This is what niggas thought it was real though.
True.
This is like I'm so young, but I'm like, this is not real because like my dad wasn't lying to me. He's like, this ain't real. I was like, he's like, he didn't explain it all the way, but he said no, it's not real. So every time I go to my house, they watch it. They be like, yo, wrestling. I'm like, well, I'm not watching. This is on fake.
Yeah.
And niggas used to kick me out their rooms. I used to sit in the living room with niggas' parents, and they were like, why you here? I said, Justin wouldn't let me back in his room.
I definitely eventually came to that point, but it's cool. All right, word. That's what's up, yo. Lo, let's go on to our big segment here that we have here. I like to start off with. Well, we start off with our conversations, but still, let's move on to our thing, the weekly question.
I got a question.
All right. So, this week's question, I should have had this up, but wrong
button.
Got it now.
I got a question.
There it is. So this week's question was
dance button. I couldn't find it.
This question was, what's the farthest you've traveled for sex, yo? What's the farthest you traveled for sex? That's what I want to know from people. So I got a couple answers. I got a lot of answers.
I know Vic's answer.
I think you think you know my answer, but I have an argument to say why it's not my answer.
Okay, then it's not. Then okay, I know what you think. I think it is. Then so then it's not that. So then then we'll circle back then.
I mean, it can still come up. I'll explain it, but I know what it is. So let's read some of these answers here, yo. So first answer says Clarion University, 6 hours and 20 minutes.
I mean, so all right. So that's what when you posed the question. This is what I wanted to say first, and I'm gonna say it before I respond to that. This also depends on if this is a relationship you're in,
yes,
or this is a person you never fucked before,
right? Okay.
Because to me, right, if you're in a relationship with that, all right, you know what?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do relationship. I gotta get this out of the way.
Yes,
I'm gonna do relationship.
Yeah,
someone you already fucked before and somebody new. Okay. So if it's a relationship, like I feel like that's not as bad. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
It's like 6 hours, not a relationship. Cool. I mean, you're in a relationship, maybe you care about that person, you love that person, you go see him, once a whatever time. Cool. So then we get to tier 2, right? Of someone you fucked before.
Yes.
Now, if the pussy is good or no
No diddy.
The dick is good. I mean, like, then like that one is like, yeah, it's far, but it's like I know what I'm about to get myself into.
True.
I know what it's like. I know like this. She's my, you know, especially if it's like your throat growth. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
I think 6 hours for a throat growth is really not that bad. You get to sit there for a weekend with your throat. Listen.
Yeah.
Your best eater, whatever. That's still 6 hours still far.
Yes.
But on some horniness level, I feel like 6 hours probably wouldn't be that bad. You like fuck it, like
that part.
Let's go, like, you know, if you on the phone, be like, yo, I'm gonna come down, like whatever, shit like that. If you beat your meat, you're probably not gonna drive down there though.
At all. But to piggyback off what you just said about relationship wise, I would also argue that's not your sole purpose for going there.
Yeah,
you get more out of it than just that. You know what I mean? If it's a relationship, you have more than that. So
but you're still getting that thing when you get there though.
True. Yeah.
So are we taking that out of the equation then?
The relationship part?
Yeah. As not the furthest you travel for vagina?
I mean, so again, in my mind, if that's your sole reason you're going there, that's what I was thinking about. But if it's a relationship thing, like I'm guessing it's not your sole purpose. But I understand what you're saying, and I'm still with you though. Like I'm fine with that.
I was only asking. I'm asking. You know why I'm asking? Because I'm trying to think about your answer.
Yeah.
All right, but then the last one is the one where I'm like, there's a time that sounds too crazy to me. 6 hours sounds too crazy to me for this one. One's of a girl you never, like somebody you never fucked with.
Yeah. And for the ladies, if it's a guy.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that one's starting to seem a little crazy.
Yes, yeah.
You never touched before. You don't know what it's like. You don't know like if she do this or he do that. You don't know if like how it feels or anything. I think you start to get to a territory of that.
Yep.
6 hours is going to be a long, long time.
It is. Yeah.
So I'm going into a lot of these answers. This is what I'm thinking in my head. I just want you guys to know.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I'm not going to really know. But I'm going to answer at least from the point of if you did fuck,
yes,
and if you didn't fuck. But 6 hours if you did fuck, not too bad if it's like that. And I'm sure it's like that if it. But 6 hours and you didn't, I don't know about that one.
These are also brand new answers for me, so that's why I'm reading it for the first time. So
okay.
But go ahead. So 6 hours, 20 minutes, I got you. Relationship, not too bad, but if it's first time, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. But based off what you said, I'm not even going to say relationship. I'm just going to say if you had it already.
Yeah.
Versus your first time. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course. Yeah.
But yeah.
So next answer. Oh, this is the same person. He said second highest is Syracuse University, 5.5 hours.
Syracuse University. That sounds like some pussy you already had before.
Yeah, probably.
5.5. That's not. I mean, shit.
Dang, bro. I'd hate to get in the car and drive for that long, bro.
Yeah.
Any of those answers.
I mean, but for me though, I drive though. I be driving and shit. Like I drove to Florida a couple times. I drove to New Orleans a couple times.
Yep.
I drove to Atlanta a couple times. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go up to Boston every year. That's 5 hours.
That's tough.
Once or twice a year. You know what I'm saying? So I be kind of cool driving.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like at some point my horniness is gonna run out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
While you're driving? Yeah.
Like I might be inclined to pull over and beat my meat. And
then turn around
and then I'm like, you know what? This is too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause once you beat your meat, you just like you
good, man.
Cause really like
you're really good after that.
Yeah, cause all your thoughts and opinions are just in that nut. It's like it's not inside. It's
big time.
It's just in the nut. Once the nut's gone, all your those thoughts is gone too. You know what I'm saying? Post nut clarity is a real thing.
It really much is.
5 hours, okay.
Yeah. The third answer to the same person was Deft hopped on a flight to University of Florida for some ski-wee sex.
What the hell does that even mean?
He's talking about, I guess, an AKA.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now, just because that was an answer, I must say that is also my answer. I flew to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did make a trip out of it, but my main purpose was to go there to get some pussy.
Florida's your furthest, you sure?
If we're talking on the thing, that's my deliberate reason to go for, then yes.
All right, I'm going to say states. Atlanta's not further than Florida from us?
No, because Atlanta's in Georgia.
I know, but I'm thinking about plane-wise. Isn't it a little bit longer to get to Atlanta to get to Florida?
No, because Atlanta is more north.
I'm not. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just talking about for us when we fly a plane. Well, I mean, I know Atlanta's closer, but I feel like for some reason,
to be specific, I went to Orlando.
Okay.
I don't know where Orlando is geographically on Florida, but
no, it's cool. No, yeah, I mean Atlanta is closer, but for some reason I feel like on a flight, like it's 3 hours to Florida, and I swear it's like 3 hours to Atlanta. I swear it is.
Word.
But either way, though, I mean, it doesn't matter because I guess technically, well, not technically, Florida is still further. Yeah, okay,
that's that.
If we're excluding relationship stuff, though,
yes.
Because if we're not, yours is Australia. So I just want to
You're hilarious. No, I mean, no, I get what you're saying. No, it definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
This next one says, walks an hour to his crib.
That's actually the worst one.
It is.
That's
walking.
crazy.
Nah, there's no
It couldn't have been an hour.
Walking for an hour? There's no way. I'm not walking.
The nigga doesn't respect you enough to like pick
get you
you
a
up.
Uber,
like,
a Lyft?
Uber, like you walk an hour?
At least walk half hour. He'd meet you halfway. God damn.
Walk to hour?
Walked an hour to his crib. That's not somebody you should be fucking with.
Yeah, or some young bullshit. That's the other one.
Probably.
Like some like 17.
And he don't got a car.
18. Yeah, like some shit like that. Like,
yo,
you know
I got the free crib. We both don't have cars.
And they probably did walk together. Some shit where it's like, yo, I'll meet you here. And then we walk the rest together. Some shit like that. Or she was being a hoochie mama and she was sneaking out the house when she wasn't.
She ain't nothing about a hoochie mama.
Yeah,
hood rat, hoochie mama.
And maybe she would have did it a different time of day. She would have had a ride, but she couldn't because she wasn't supposed to be out. I don't know. Maybe some shit like that.
Yeah,
but an hour walking is crazy.
It is. Next one says caught a flight to PR. If that, I'm not. Shit, man. Look.
Nah, that's some escort shit.
Must be.
That's what I'm thinking.
Must be, yo.
That's what I'm thinking.
Damn,
it's
PR?
It's a married nigga that was like, I gotta get some pussy somewhere and just. But PR, I feel like Puerto Rico's not as much a prostitute. DR for sure. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about PR, Puerto Rico, I don't know.
I'm not sure, but if you set it up and was like, I'm about to fly out there, that's dang man, that's a long flight. But I can't say no. I flew to Florida, so that's what it is.
Nah, Puerto Rico is what? How long is that ride?
I actually don't know. I never flew there.
I've been there.
I want to go.
I went once and I can't remember. That shit was lit. Either way, that's kind of crazy. And I feel like Puerto Rico will be some new pussy unless it's like some girl just fucking and she moved out there like later on. But that's not some pussy that like or you went there once and like fucked and then came back the next year or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Then that's Then you were guaranteed, or not guaranteed, but like you knew.
You know what I'm saying? So
you had way high hopes of getting something.
Yeah, and I guess too, you already know what it's like too. So
and it goes back to the original thing. Like if it's the first time you're doing it, then you can't guarantee. It's hard to guarantee. And even though they say it,
and you know what I'm saying, but then it's also just how is it going to be too. Like you don't know if it's going to be ass or not. You know what I'm saying?
Then they be like, damn, I waste all this bread or all this gas.
Nah, facts.
That's ridiculous. Here's another one. Walked an hour in the snow. That's a different person. But
that's crazy.
The snow made it way worse. I was hoping the hour walk could have been the summertime. And it's not cold.
I say the hour walk in the summertime. You know, maybe it's cool. Maybe she's like, because an hour walk is what? I guess it's a couple miles. If you're walking.
Yeah, it might be for sure.
But in the snow is crazy.
It is. Like if it's the summer, like it's the evening, it cools down a little.
Girl or boy?
So the walked an hour to a snow crib was a girl, but the snow joint is a dude.
Oh, that must have been some great pussy.
Must have been either that or that nigga was mad horny where nothing was stopping him. I'm
saying, like, I mean, but at that point, bro, I'm full be my meat. That's what you gotta do.
But then you outside in the cold, man, your boner go away because it's cold as shit.
But the feeling, I be feeling the horniness in my heart sometimes. Like I be feeling
that heart start pumping that blood. It's like it's gonna stay like that.
My whole body be feeling like I be feeling real antsy. Like I be like my whole body just feels this type of way. So like. To me, even if I don't actively got a boner, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but at that point, bro, you just gotta beat your meat, man.
You need to, bro. You need
an hour.
Slow down.
Unless he big, like, you know, it's like get to a point where he's like, damn, I'm gonna beat my meat. I gotta go.
Bro, your whole mindset gonna change if you do that. So please.
Walking in the snow for an hour is kind of crazy.
It is. I couldn't do it. Like, you gotta have the right like clothing too. Like, you have to stay out there in the cold. It's ridiculous.
Damn.
This next one says, I traveled all the way to Brooklyn. So that only makes sense when you know that this person's from New Jersey, but South Jersey specific.
It's not that bad though.
It's really not. Brooklyn, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I've actually
2.5 hours, something like that.
Yeah, probably. I've driven to Long Island.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, because you get on shit. This is why you get on a train. Like that's cool.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's not too bad.
That would take longer, but yeah. Like actually, low could be cheaper to take the train. To be honest with you, depending on where you go, because like to cross the bridge probably takes some money, but it's cool. Last one. Oh, this answer just says 3 hours. It was an anonymous answer. 3 hours.
3 hours. Damn, you anonymous. Give some more details.
See what I'm saying?
Like, let me know what state you went to, like where you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
where'd you go from and to?
Like what the weather conditions was, like shit like that. Like I feel like those things need to be included.
Yeah, if you anonymous, you might as well tell everything.
Yeah, facts. So
except your name.
Yeah. Except your name.
Need that part. It would have been lit though if they said like, yeah, I went from Oklahoma to this place. I'd have been like, then that's how you know there's somebody that we definitely don't know.
Nah,
you know
facts.
That'd have been cool.
But damn. I mean, yeah.
Word.
I'm not gonna answer this question. But.
No, yeah, Shane, you don't have to answer nothing, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
Well, especially because outside relationship. So like, for my relationship, I drove pretty far.
Right, but we don't even gotta get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? We keep this on the hush.
Yeah, it don't count. So
on the hush.
That's tough. That's tough.
And that's that. Okay, so why don't we move on to would you rather questions? Only a couple. you want to move on to that, so we can definitely do that. So, would you rather questions? I only got a couple. We don't got to do a bunch.
We keep it small.
Yeah.
See, like, this is the background, guys. I think we only got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
it was like 10, and this one is we only got like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I think we got 10 minutes.
Matter of fact, we can just go straight to our last joint, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably should, just in case.
That's cool. Would you rather can be postponed to the next episode or any other time that you may hear that stuff. So ignore what I just said. We're going to move on to our last and final thing we want to talk about today. And so what we're going to do is, you know what? I want to give it a name. We're going to call it Roles Reversed.
All right, bet.
Where's it? We're going to get sound effect for that. Roles Reversed. So this is where we're going to take a movie that we've seen before and we're going to switch the race of the person. So usually it's most likely always going to be white to black or black to white. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick sinners.
You got to do a ding version one time. You got to do one of those.
There you go. So today we're going to pick the movie Sinners. And so obviously most of that cast is African American or black. And we're going to reverse the roles. And we're going to say, all right, if this person's black, who would we take for the white actor?
And it's like funny because we did this before.
Yes.
Well, especially with superhero movies. I think we did it with Batman for sure.
We did a Batman cast, yeah.
I can't remember if we did another one.
We did a bunch of Marvel heroes like the Avengers.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, we did too.
We did the Avengers.
So this is like nothing new. But, this time we're just going to, we're going to be more on the white end. You know what I'm saying?
So this is
instead of making everybody black, we're going to make some people white and then some white people black in this one, all right?
And before you start judging us, it's not like we're being dead ass. It's just like...
Yeah, relax.
We're not trying to say we don't like the cast of Sinners. It's an amazing movie. We loved it. We're just
like, come on. Like,
stop. It's all for entertainment purposes.
Oh, fuck. Now I think I have a director in mind, too, though. I wasn't part of it, but I'm going to say that as a bonus. When we
that's tough.
Yeah, I got... All right, it's freestyle, but I got it off the top of my head, though.
Word.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
So I'm gonna start off with the director because we did not, when we wrote this for each other, and I'm gonna be quick, we didn't have the director on here. So I'm just gonna say Quentin Tarantino.
Yo, honestly, when you said that was the first person that came to my mind.
I feel like that makes the most sense.
It does, yes.
And
go ahead.
I just can't. I can't illustrate how, like, I'm thinking like Django, and I'm thinking like all these other movies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he could do that for sure.
I think that would really work for sure.
And I think some of the scenes would be a little different too. So, but either way, that'll be lit.
I can't think of a lot of directors off their names, but if I had to pick somebody who wasn't that answer, I'd probably say like Zack Snyder. But that's because he did the Justice League movie. And I was like, he could probably put something like fantasy wise together. But that's the only person I can think of. But I was gonna say Quentin Tarantino if you didn't say that.
All right, bet.
But that's that. All right, so want to start off with Stack and Smoke?
Yeah,
we gotta start off with the main character, the main lead role, Stack and Smoke. My answer is Chris Evans.
Chris Evans?
Yes, because Chris Evans can play a serious character and also a funny character. And there's examples of that. He played Johnny Storm in the original Fantastic Four movie. And he also can play a serious role, not just Captain America, but also he's played roles like, I don't know, there's a movie where Ryan Gosling is in. He played the villain. He had a mustache. I can't remember what that movie's called, but he can do both roles.
I like that, but I went with Ryan Gosling. No, I have another one. Yeah, I went with Ryan Gosling. The reason why, because I am thinking about him. He got like that crazy stupid love. He got something called like Fall Guy, where he's like, he's that like kind of like not serious character, but he got ones where he's like serious in. And then even like when he played the villain in Spider-Man, he was like kind of playing a cool guy for a little bit. Then he turned just being like straight evil. And also people like Ryan Gosling too, like how he looks. So I think that matches with the Michael B. Jordan thing as well.
What movie did Ryan Gosling play that he was a villain? Spider-Man.
But I'm getting that's Jack Gyllenhaal. I'm thinking about the other guy. Either way, no, but so I'm tripping. But he played like some silly guys, but he also played serious. So I had him. My other one was Robert De Niro. Because I was thinking about him in Tropic Thunder, how he literally played a white guy, white guy playing a black guy. You know what I mean? So like that's what it. And I hope I didn't mean Jack Gyllenhaal all around, but Ryan Gosling could do that. So yeah, I like Chris Evans though better though.
Okay.
But yeah,
just to mention the movie I was talking about where he was with Ryan Gosling is called The Gray Man. It was Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling. Chris Evans was like the villain. I think pretty cool.
I think you could do that. That's going to Sammy.
Sammy? Okay, cool. You want to go first this time?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Who you gonna pick for Sammy?
Ed Sheeran. I'm I'm going straight musician. Like,
Yo,
like,
that's
like,
tough.
I'm thinking like for real. Like I feel like Ed Sheeran could pull that off. First of all, I think Ed Sheeran is the blackest white. But gingers are black though.
Yeah, they are now. Gingers are black now.
So
Gingers are
I
black.
don't know if he counts.
Did you see the recent video of him rapping at in this? I don't know where he was. He was just like a bunch of crowd of people. He started rapping.
Nah,
it was a DJ and he started rapping. Spitting.
I seen a bunch of things. He was with Papoose in UK.
Yeah,
he's doing like this or whatever case may be. When he be talking about songs, he be talking about like grabbing a joint, like you know what I'm saying, slow wine and shit like that.
That's
so
tough.
I'm fucking with Ed Sheeran on this one. I think he would do great.
Dang, I wish I had my phone plugged in. I would have looked up that video of him rapping on a in a crowd with a DJ. It's pretty tough. So my answer, people gonna get mad at me. I'm picking Justin Bieber. Just because of the white dude who can sing.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
He catch a lot of hate recently, but he always got hate for his whole entire career. But you know, Justin Bieber, he deserves a little bit of respect.
I don't know how
musician wise.
I mean, he might be our actor too.
Yeah, actually, that was my issue. I don't know if he can act, but I just picked somebody who I know can sing, and they had that whole phase of him acting like thought he was black or whatever. So I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm going with Justin Bieber for that one.
All right, bet. You could do. Let's do Mary, but you go first.
Mary, okay. So my answer for Mary was Zendaya. Because and my reason was
all right. I mean,
because I was like, all right, so if Mary's character was about my mom's daddy was half black or whatever, so it's like I'm picking somebody who's I guess light skinned who can be convinced. We can be convinced that they had a white parent, which I think Zendaya has. I think a white member or whatever.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Parent.
She's super.
But my issue is that I don't know if I could see Zendaya in a role like that.
Yeah,
because I never saw that movie. I never saw her in that tennis movie.
I didn't see that movie either, but the way she was moving in it, she could probably play that part. Yeah,
yeah. If I wasn't gonna pick her, I'd probably pick like Madison.
So mine's I did was Gabrielle Union.
Tough.
So like, cause she had that with that role in Mary, right? Where she was kind of like, she was like some freak joint there. But one of the main reasons why I put the Gabrielle Union, one, she looks good. But I went more for that narrative between what's the lady name that plays Mary in the thing? What's her name? The white girl name?
Seinfeld?
Yeah, so she messes with Josh Allen, who's a football player. So I was like, Gabrielle Union messes with Dwayne Wade. So I'm like, niggas could be on Dwayne, like, I mean, he don't play no more, but niggas could be like, yo, like, that's what you girl doing?
Yep.
So I feel like that dynamic would still stay there if we had with Gabrielle Union. On top of that, too, she looked good. But I could see her being on some freaky, like, some shit like that. You know
that
what
could
I'm
work, yo. All right, we gotta move on real quick. So let's go with cornbread.
Yeah, let's go cornbread.
Cornbread. All right, I'm picking Kevin James.
Okay.
I just picked Kevin James. I'm one of the big white dude who's standing front, you know what I mean?
So you got more for him?
I mean, he has a comedic aspect, so I'm pretty sure he has, because Cornbread had a little bit of funny aspect, you know, make fun of him, but he has that part, but I went because it's a big white guy who's a decent name, big name.
I went Jack Black.
Yo, I almost picked him.
I really think he can excel it. And I'm thinking about when they're outside and they're like just dancing and shit. I can really see Jack Black being like, I see him like really going crazy on that joint.
He would buy that.
So I went with Jack Black.
Cool. You want to pick Remick real quick?
That's the Lee Vampire, right?
Yeah, Lee Vampire. So this one is like he's white. We're gonna pick a black person.
I hate this one because I'm taking the one from some of my older ones.
Yeah,
I went with Damson Idris.
Really?
Yeah, I just feel like as a vampire, he probably would be lit though.
Tough. Okay. I went with Oh, you want to see something else? I'm sorry.
Nah, I just say like I can just picture it more or less. You know what I'm saying? He being that snowfall. Like, I think I can just picture it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Word. I went with Lakeith Stanfield. I think he can do anything. As a villain, I think he would pull that off because I've seen him play in the Black Messiah joint.
I fuck with Lakeith, bro. I think he's probably for sure one of my favorite actors.
So he's definitely up there. I'd pick him.
Yeah, that actually would work. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll be interesting. And I guess we go with Perline.
Perline is our final one.
I just went with Paris Hilton. That's what I went with. Like, I'm just like,
that's tough.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we talked about before, I was just trying. No offense to Paris Hilton, I was just trying to think about some horse. Like I'm trying to think about who, because she was like, yo, she thought she married and she come fuck with the young nigga. Like I'm like, all right, who gonna do that? And she looked good, but she was a good person in the like when it came to helping Sammy, she was cool. So I was going with Paris Hilton.
That's what's up, yo. Dang, I picked the OnlyFans girl.
I was gonna go OnlyFans too, but
I picked the OnlyFans girl who all over the place on TikTok. I picked Sophie Rain.
Okay,
you know
Sophie Rain? Sophie Rain.
If I show a picture, you
if I went with OnlyFans, but I probably went like Sky Bree or some shit like that.
Oh, that's tough.
That's the one I know, but shit, that's tough.
That's cool. Yeah, so I went Sophie Rain. I think that would work out.
Shit, we got less than 40 seconds left, so I think we're gonna go ahead and close it out.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna say my fuck yous, and then Vic can end.
And you know what I'm saying? Stay up, stay great, stay blessed. You know, I love y'all. I'm gonna catch you on the next episode, y'all. Peace.